with the NSA probably listen in on this conversation because we talked because right now we're exposing this judge who actually gave you what we call it a phony case that you actually lost custody of your child. That's ridiculous. This is outrageous.
Well, mine happened way back in 2011, but
right.
the phony one's going on now, and I have a girlfriend that's going to lose her child Wednesday in front of the same judge.
Oh, really?
Still on the air.
This Wednesday, huh? This Wednesday, huh? This coming Wednesday?
This coming Wednesday. I was hoping for a call to action to try to get people to come out there. It's horrible what they've taken this woman.
Okay, what you do? Okay, what you do it? Okay, so we got the exposed here. We're going to give this to who's your local news affiliate because we're going to give it to them. We want to give this out to them because we definitely want to get involved here because here you are. You're a person who actually went through this judge and gave you a she violated your constitutional rights is what she did, and you cannot do that. And the only way you can stop that is go through your Attorney General's office, let them know about it, and we'd be happy to send this video out to the Attorney General's office in your state too as well, because this does need to be exposed. And again, what has this? Again, tell us about your case again about this judge who actually who violated your constitutional rights. Go ahead and do that right now, Susan.
Okay, well, what she did, and this was 2011.
Right.
They took me to the back room. They changed my custody agreement.
Right.
And then we motioned again to get in front of the judge to get the evidentiary hearing again.
Right.
And instead, she berated me and would not listen to me, and she treated me horribly, and I was told without any CPS report or any problem or any proof that anything would happen, her friend of the court counselor went and just did his own little report saying that it was in the best interest of my son to be with his dad. But again, I didn't get to go to an evidentiary hearing, and my ex-husband would not make sure his son came to visitation. But they insisted he couldn't spend the night with me because he was suddenly afraid of me. And I'm 5'2", 110 pounds. My son's 5'9", and I never touched him. And never any report. So they continued this crap to the point that they took my son in the back room with the judge and all his counsel and came out and said that I was the one that needed counseling because I was asking for counseling. They never reprimanded my husband for not helping my son come to visit me. They never sanctioned him for keeping my son and not doing the visitation. And this was just outrageous. And then I found out that even though I had custody of him until he graduated from high school, and I was concerned that my husband had moved him 50 miles away, and he wanted to drive through the winter months in Michigan to the same high school. And I brought up to the judge my concern that a 17-year-old driving through metro traffic to school 50 miles each way every day was terrifying me, and I was worried about his health. He needed to be with me, and she said she didn't care if he drove through traffic or what he did. It wasn't, if he was old enough to drive, she didn't care. So the bottom line was they said they had no more jurisdiction when he turned 18, which was before he graduated, and his dad kept allowing him to drive all the way over there and allowed him to stay at friends' houses and allowed him to be at an empty house that they had on his own as a 17-year-old. And then they continued. I'd get calls from school that suddenly this honor roll student was missing school because he couldn't get into his car because his dad had left him
God.
Stress happened, and it's too late to really appeal it, but it hurt the relationship with my son and I.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That judge will do that. That's just ridiculous. And also, you mentioned